like an Australian winter now. Got my jumper on because it's 17 degrees. 17. I realise that that's like summer in most countries, but in Australia that's getting a little bit nippy. Should be really interesting to see the car's performance. This is the coldest it's ever been when I've driven the car. Should be good. A bit denser air, a bit more power, a bit more torque down low. Once it warms up a bit, the engine that is, not the temperature. See how it goes. Should be especially interesting to see how this tuned RS3 goes as well. So I'm in Chris's tuned RS3. I did get your name right, didn't I?
You did.
I'm horrible at names, so that's actually amazing. Chris's 2018, is it? MY18?
Plate 2017.
It's 2017 plate, but whatever.
Yep.
Facelift RS3. It's the sedan. It's in glacier white, just like my one. And this one has, how much power did you say it has approximately?
I think it should be running pretty close to 340.
340 at the wheel. 340 fly or wheel?
No, fly.
Flywheel? Yeah. Okay, 340, okay. I may have overestimated in the video, but that's all right.
Give or take.
All about that clickbait anyway. You said it's running substantially more torque, you think?
Yeah, the biggest thing I noticed was the torque. After it, upper end is pretty close to 680, sort of definitely 650.
Right, Newton meters. And that's for
from stock. Yeah, that's right. From stock 480, which
and that's it, right?
Which is huge.
Yeah, the peak power is one thing, but torque is a big thing.
That's right, exactly. And you do feel it. Certainly, you know, it's a lot more responsive. I found it's certainly lower down and top end I find as well. So the curves probably a little bit more in the favour for drivability. The top curve.
So you got that mid range, which is where you want it, I reckon. This sort of car, they're like, I mean, they rev okay. They go to like, what are you, 7? Ah, okay. Yeah. I see yours is higher than mine. Yeah. Up with the tune, yep. Mine's 6.8, so I think yours is 7.2 after the tune.
Yeah, I must check that. It's interesting.
We'll have a look at mine, but I'm pretty sure that's a higher red line than mine.
Really?
Yeah. But realistically, this car gets all its punch between like 3.5 to 6,000 RPM. That's where you really feel it. It doesn't feel choked at the top end, but you feel that torque right in the middle.
Absolutely, and definitely, like, you know, and that was the biggest thing when I was looking at the car, the drivability and the fact that these have almost instantaneous turbo boost as well.
Yeah, the lag is very little. Like
almost none. I mean, you could floor it in any gear and you've just got instant power. Yeah,
and with the DSG, it's so fast that it'll just switch into the right gear immediately and you're good to go.
Exactly.
And the handling is also one thing that I was really surprised by.
They just stick. I mean, they're just such a well put together car.
Yeah. They're not just about that like mechanical grip either. They've really got a good tuned chassis on them as well. They've got a good feel to them.
For sure. Like you say, the chassis, you know, plays a big role in how it handles, goes around corners too, which people often forget. They just look at suspension setup. That's right, and straight line performance, as you say, and they forget about, you know, how the car's put together, how it all marriages together.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really well balanced car.
And that's where Audi have just done really well. It's just they've married everything together.
Yeah, absolutely.
To just make such a lovely car, all-round car. Really, for the money that you get, yeah, okay, there's sort of, you know, cheaper cars around, but when you look at the performance you get.
Yeah.
The build
You're
quality.
always missing something. If you go cheaper, you're missing something.
You're missing something, and there's always a trade-off. That's right. Whereas these, I mean, yeah, okay, there's minor things here and there, but no car's perfect. But when you look at the things that are important to me and other RS3 owners, they tick every box. They literally do.
It's got all the standard stuff that you want in a comfortable daily.
It's got everything. It's got all your technology that you'd ever want.
Yeah. Like you got the radar cruise control and the lane assistance.
Lane assist, you've got all that.
The sound system's amazing, but you'd never turn it on because the car sounds so good anyway.
Funny you should mention that, because I got the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which I'm pretty sure 99% of people would tick.
Yep.
I think it's a 14 or 15 speaker.
Yeah. With the sub in the back as well.
Sub in the back, adjustable subwoofer levels too, which a lot of cars with that level of stereo you miss out on little things like that.
Yeah.
These,
so it's not even just bass; it's actually got a separate
subwoofer level
sub level on it,
which is just little things like that.
Yeah.
But getting back to your point with the motor, I love my music. I love my good quality speaker system and that sort of thing, but I very rarely have it more than mute, to be honest, because I love listening to the sound of the car. And that's the other big thing. It just sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Every gear you're in, every mode you're in, from comfort to sport to dynamic, it just sounds nice. And having the flexibility of driving options with your drive select with these cars, you've got the best of both worlds. You can. It's really a Jekyll and Hyde car.
Absolutely.
I call it.
It's crazy. There was a point back there when I was following you, and you changed lanes, and I had to change lanes quickly, and I just gave it a little bit of throttle, and it just explodes. Explodes to the next lane. It's just so quick.
It's so quick, and that's the thing. It's almost deceivingly fast. You look down, and all of a sudden, you're doing 60. It's like,
I've said this, I think even in other videos, that
it gets there so quick.
Like worryingly fast.
Worryingly fast.
That, you just gotta nip past someone, and you look down, you're like, whoa, that's jail.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, yep.
They're as safe as a house in the wet.
Yeah, it's actually unbelievable.
They're hard to crash, and I mean that in the best possible sense of the phrase. They're actually a difficult car to get wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're pretty foolproof. I'm not a racing car driver. I'm never pronounced to be or anything like that. I'm just your everyday Joe. Yep. And everything's just effortless on the car.
Yeah, and that's it. Like it doesn't have quite maybe the driving dynamic of like a smaller sports car in that way, but
or
it's
even
not
the
meant
M2,
to be.
But it's a different car.
It's a different car,
to the M2.
sure. It's for me, it was something that I could daily and be comfortable every day, go up and down the highway on it, and then when I put my foot down, I get that amazing noise, and it's just explosive power.
Exactly.
And it's those things.
Explosive. Getting back to the Jekyll and Hyde thing, they're beautifully finished.
Yeah, the interiors are unbelievable.
All the plastics are lovely to touch.
Yeah,
it's all soft plastics.
There's pretty much no hard plastic anywhere.
No.
I was looking at a Lexus at the shops, the shopping centre, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty nice. The RC 350, sorry, that's the one. And the interior on it, like, they look really good, but the leather quality to me, maybe they're different kinds of leather and they're still, maybe it's still a fancy leather, but as a layman, it feels fine, but the leather in these cars, it's like buttery. It's so smooth and really soft.
You do feel the difference.
Okay, right, there you go. I wonder if I'll be able to even see the difference between this and mine in terms of being a sedan. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty much the same. It is kind of funny to get in the car and have it be completely familiar. Get in someone else's car, it's like, it's just the same car.
The same car. Beautiful day for a drive.
Absolutely.
And we're lucky in this country too to be able to drive cars like this 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. You watch
in
people
Europe
like
or whatever, you can't appreciate
like seen through cars. And,
it's either snowing or raining.
Yeah. They go outside, it's just grey.
Or if it's not snowing or raining, it's just snowed or rained.
Yeah.
And you've got like a week before everything dries out and gets back to drivability conditions.
Yeah, absolutely. They're always, every time they're out in the sun, they're like, oh my god, it's a beautiful sunny day. I'm like, isn't it always?
Yeah.
Yes, very familiar.
But that's certainly a sound I'll never get sick of.
Yeah. Definitely hasn't lost drivability. Just going to these up, even though we'll lose that engine sound, but we'll be able to hear ourselves, I think. Yeah, like drivability is exactly the same. It's actually, if anything, it's there quicker. I think that's actually spooling quicker than.
I think it does.
Yeah, and that was just like.
I think it does.
Partial throttle.
Yeah,
but
that's why it's much more peppy.
Yeah, just.
I think.
Yeah, it's definitely got that throttle response that
It's a throttle response.
It's slightly improved, I think. Oh, yep. Okay, I can feel that.
Yeah, it pulls hard, and it pulls hard all the way.
Those people were giving me like the,
yeah,
what are you doing? And I'm only going 50. It just sounds so loud, it sounds like I'm going super fast.
Exactly. But I find the turbo, you can definitely hear more.
Wow, yep, okay. I can feel that. It just pushes you in the seat and holds you there.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
You definitely get that push back in the seat. Hard.
Absolutely.
Hard.
Right, I saw a quick little first gear pull, 3,000 RPM. Holy shit. Okay. Yep, that's noticeable. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting to be that distinct. That's a substantial improvement on the torque. Wow, and consistency of torque as well. It's just flat. It's just flat from like 3.5 to, I don't know, I lifted off at about 6 then because I was going a bit quicker than I wanted to be going.
It's all the way. It's all the way from the bottom, and it pulls just as hard from 1500 all the way through the red line, which I noticed.
It's just
fantastic.
It just the flatness of it is just makes it so usable as well. And that's the thing, like you're saying, you know, it's only 40, let's say, horsepower extra.
60 40 kilowatts.
40 kilowatts, so that's right. So yeah, 60 horsepower-ish extra, but
it's plenty because they respond so well too.
That's at the limit, like at 6,800, 7,000 RPM.
Yep.
But you're probably getting that. What did you say, like 60% more or 70% more torque or something, depending on where you are in the curve?
Yeah.
And that's where you feel it.
Yeah, and peak torque's from 480 to up around the 680, which is enormous.
Yeah, that's
enormous.
Exactly right. Like it's not even the power that's important in what this tune gives you.
It's the torque and the torque curve.
And where it is, it's just everywhere. Okay.
Hang on.
That's a different car. That's a different car.
Animal.
You need new tyres.
Yeah, it's a different animal. That was insane.
Wow, the fronts were really struggling for traction there.
That extra, the torque it hits you hard.
Yeah, that's hard. Next level. This is proper supercar territory.
Yeah.
Like can't even think of a car that's under $250,000.
Where you get that?
Where you can, you're going to beat everything. Off the lights, up to 100, you're going to beat everything.
Good tyres, quattro.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point.
Superb motor.
You'd probably do a 0.1 second improvement just by dropping your pressure slightly.
Yeah.
Because you actually need it now.
Yeah.
Well,
that's right.
If you want to run every day, you'd save fuel by running a bit higher. But if you want to
performance off the line, go lower. That's right.
A little bit lower. In my car, I don't lose grip at all. It just goes. It's just lighting up those front wheels.
Yeah, it took a while to. It was almost a delay before it hooked. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's the difference. Yeah, and the torque.
That's huge.
I couldn't even get my head off the headrest then.
Yep. I'm very interested to see what that footage looks like back because that was not a put on reaction. That was a completely genuine reaction. It was just a big one. And then you do 0 to 100 in not very many seconds.
Oh.
Like
we'd be down in the
3.4.
Low, yeah.
3.2.
Well, they're getting 3.5s.
Out of the standard box?
Out of the standard box.
Yeah, okay.
Audi say 4.1, but they, as we all know, they overestimate and they're conservative.
That's because the rear-wheel drive R8 came out.
So and they just put it up above Very true.
Exactly. So they're just trying to make sure that they don't bring out a supercar that's slower than their small hatchback. Back off. Otherwise we go crazy cracks. Yeah.
You do, yeah.
Absolutely. It's
like I got in after I drove it home. Went, wow.
Yeah.
Worth every penny.
It's crazy. It's
torque though. It's the torque.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you're not losing the drivability, which is the one thing that I've always been with previous cars.
If anything, it's more drivability.
Yeah. Well, more. It definitely, like, you usually expect it to be later to boost, but it's not. It's just there's the boost. Okay. That is completely ridiculous.
That's a big difference, man.
That is...
Yeah, that even spun.
That spun all the way through first and into second.
That's quick.
That's right, this is going on YouTube, I can't swear. That is rather quick. Yep.
Big change.
I think
big
the technical term is heckin' fast.
Yes. You get that tingle and rush all over.
Yeah, you know, it's the you're about to die rush.
Yeah.
Adrenaline, because your body's thinking, oh, I'm about to die, I guess. Yeah. All right. That's it's been a pretty fun day.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
The question is, how long am I going to survive without doing this to mine? Because now I'm going to get into mine and be like, oh, it only does 0 to 100 in like 3.6 or whatever.
You're slow now.
Yeah. It's just I'm back in the slow car.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks for that.
Fantastic.
And I'm sure we'll be doing
many more to come, guys,
in the future.
For sure.
Righto. See ya.
Keep tuned. See ya.